I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm right next to it. I'm gonna go find out here after doing this world quest.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. We still got 7 minutes.
4, 5, 6.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing. This is Caligula with TLP Radio.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's gonna start trying to lick us on the airwaves now.
Yes.
We're up in radio. I know it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing.
Oh, yep, story mode's here. So you can finish that quest if you need to.
World of Warcraft. Okay, here we go. Here is the absolute at TLP live stream. All right.
Wait, what the hell? You have to fight trash in the story mode? I don't like this.
Ain't gonna do it for you.
All right, we still got some time.
Oh, never.
We still
No,
got
never
some
mind.
time.
Things are dying.
We still got some time. Oh my goodness, this is like crazy bad.
Oh, I don't have simulation craft on this laptop. God damn it.
What? 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 That's crazy. All right.
It's got the bare minimum of stuff that I need to play the game.
The bare minimum of stuff. Got it.
So what you're saying is you just have a motherboard sitting there propped up on a brick, like cables coming out of it in an old 1980s television.
It was 7 p.m. on Sunday, and I was like, shit, I need a laptop so that I can play WoW from Camden, Arkansas. And I jumped on Craigslist.
That makes sense.
And then there was a nice lady and her partner selling a laptop, and I was like, I need to buy it tonight, like now. And they're like, okay, come buy it. And I was like, no, thank you. And then I flew to Arkansas, and now here I am on this thing.
Wait, you're in Arkansas?
Yeah.
You're not that far from me.
Yeah, I'm literally in Camden, Arkansas.
Because I can drive 2.5 hours and I'll be in West Memphis, Arkansas.
You don't want to go there.
I've been through there several times because it's on the way to Dallas.
Just
I'll
some
be in
stuff at
Little
the
Rock.
Biodome,
What
West Memphis.
does that mean?
It's a hive of scum and villainy.
Ah, yeah, buddy. That's my. Sounds like my kind of place.
Okay, the Devourer does nothing in story mode. Good, because none of the NPCs pick the damn shit up.
5 minutes. Let's go.
You know, why am I even trying to do anything? Because literally, this stupid NPC keeps taunting it right off of me again. I just need to sit here, I guess, and enjoy the show.
You know,
Yeah, you're supposed to be a
you
DPS,
like
basically.
a list, right? You're supposed to see like who's online. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. I see it. It's actually at the. Yeah. Okay, got it. 28 people online. I expect you all to be in here.
Taking them, coughing them are still upstairs.
Yeah, they're probably finishing up. So that's where most of our, I guess, the officers that stick together. I guess leaders that stick together. Uladrude! Oh my goodness, that's so cool. He's getting his droid up.
Oh God, the officers have formed a clique.
Well, Skeleton. Well, I mean, Nyletha's not a freaking officer. Poppy's not an officer. Right? Nature's not an officer.
Nyletha kind of just tags around, though.
Nyletha's like the kid brother you can't
Would
get
you
rid of.
stop calling him Nyalotha? Oh my god. You have got to stop calling him that.
I've already told him he's my kid brother I never had. So I've got to make sure to, give him lots of Indian burns and noogies and
all the good stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to do that.
I feel like I'm in my R-rated group because no one's swapping to the ads in the story mode.
I worry about mechanics when you can beat the timer.
True. Truth. True words have never been spoken. How come it does not tell you, like, how many people are in the chat?
That's a premium feature.
15, okay. 28 people online. 27 people online. Okay, somebody must have logged off right in just in time. Can people care more? I wish Pip, I'm on that train. Wish people cared more.
Yeah, that's what I've been bitching about this whole time.
I know.
I'm like, why do I have to care when no one else seems to care? Like,
Wait, that doesn't show up in normal mode, the huge ass lines.
What do you mean?
On Dimensius' story mode, like for the hands, it's telegraphed like crazy on the platform by these huge lines.
There's Sale. I see
Somebody
her.
changed the WoW audit. It doesn't show percentages anymore on the items.
You know? I'm wondering why. Sale, I made I highlighted you in the members list because I feel like, how many other characters of yours do we have now? We have the Pally.
I don't know if we ever put the Pally in the guild because I didn't decide if I was gonna start actually playing it like seriously yet or anything. It's kind of just for fun.
Okay, so you do have a couple of them. Tell me you don't.
I have one. I have my monk in there, which I'm never gonna play seriously because I can't play monk for anything. So I can quit the guild on that character.
All right, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm never gonna play it seriously at all. I can't play monk for my life.
Okay, all right. I got you, girlie. I got you. Okay. And then, is Van Halen here? I don't know if he is. Oh, but Val is. Hi, Val. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this person is not here anymore. I really need somebody to help me true that up. Okay. Okay. Hi. Where's the Cuda? Where's the Cuda? Kumite, are you in here? Nope. Okay.
Even on story mode, this fight takes forever.
I mean, when you got 20 phases, kind of what happens.
Okay, Pip.
yes.
What's going on? All I hear is rustling.
Oh,
how's
I'm
the
sorry.
wifey?
I'm sorry. I'll mute again.
Okay, how's the wifey though?
It was rough. Like, it was like there was like lots of potential for things to go wrong. They took out her appendix. Like,
Right.
she's on forced leave.
Oh,
She's like really bored. She realized she wanted to paint a Gundam, and she realized it made her want to puke.
oh my gosh.
So she's like really depressed, and she can't even pose her Gundams because everything like stretches out her abdomen.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, my abs are gonna disappear." And I was like, "I've never had that problem, so I can't relate." But you know,
Yeah.
sucks, I guess. And then I don't know. I think she's just really depressed.
Yeah, for someone who's like, because you told me she likes her work, so.
Yeah, she also likes working out too, because she goes jogging every day at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she goes like lifting weights and stuff. So she's just
Like, yeah.
stuck at home, not doing anything, and she's just.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, it was rough. She was in the hospital for like 4 days.
There was a rush of influx. Okay. Well, send her our best, and you let us know if you need some time off or whatever the case may be. Okay.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we have quite a few new folks and some old ones, but we do have some new folks. Let's see. Who's all these folks in here? Sloppy in here? No. I mean, really. Okay. Discord, please. I'm like to beg people. You see what I'm saying, Pip? You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys. So it's August. It is the second week of the season, and what I really wanted to know is, for you guys, getting all of the 10s is now kind of expected. So for anybody that is part of the Mythic team, you guys, as I've let me switch my thing here. Hold on. A bad baby. Okay. Oh, and I'm not presenting. That's an issue. Look at me go. Hold on. Hey, please. Let me make sure. Start virtual camera. Devices. And OBS. All right. There we go. Now you guys can join in the fun. Please do. Let me. Oh no, that's not good. We're gonna reset. Reset. Side panel. I don't need the side panel. What I need is where's the. Oh my god. View. No. Here we go. All right. So we all got our cloaks. Does everybody in the guild get their cloaks? I don't. It doesn't matter to me if you are a raider or a dungeoneer, right? You guys really should have your cloaks. That cloak's max level is now, what is it now, guys? It was 714 last week?
720.
720.
So you make sure that you guys get that upgraded. I don't want to see anyone not have that. And you need to make sure that you have your epic fiber embedded in that cloak. Plus, can we enchant that? Yes, right? I have it enchanted.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that we need to make sure that those things are done. I'm a real stickler for enchants, gems, and all the things. And it's crazy that I have to, bug some of you guys through it. I don't care if it's a rank 2 on champion. You should at least have some enchants. Like, I get you don't want to, rank 3 fucking put your stuff on champion or veteran gear. But I would suggest that you at least, if you can drop it down to, like, veteran might be rank 1, champion could be rank 2. That would be great. I really would like to see that happen. Now, what I need to have you guys do is, I need you guys to please Start specifically the Olympians team. This is not a requirement for profits. Okay. Oh, good. Now I can have somebody's full attention. Okay. So, if you are in the Olympians team, it is a... Who can someone mute, please? I keep hearing myself. Thank you. If you... Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Oh, it's Numpsy.
Oh.
Can you please mute yourself? Thank you. So I can hear myself through your speakers. Okay. All right. So I really do need you guys going from this week forward. You must lock in at least 10s for 3 vault slots every week. We need you guys to get into that myth gear. And there's no ands, ifs, or buts. By the end of the second week, we will be choosing all of the folks that are in the actual proper primary team. And you know, that will be one of the criteria that I'm looking at are those 707s locked in? So no ands, no ifs, no buts. If you can't find, and I get it, because some folks are having a hard time finding groups because they're not a healer, they're not a tank, and they're not like, you know, an overly powered DPS class. I get that. I do. Ask in guild. Cano, well, I can say that about people, but at least Cano and some of the other tanks here will be happy to take you through whatever you need, should their time allow for it, okay? But I need you guys to really step up on that. Let's do better than what we've done. Now, this is this week, but what I want to see, because I don't have the historic, they don't let me keep the history in here. I mean, I could go back. Let's see. Did we have a version history? See version history. Does it actually do the thing? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, here we go. This version. Let's see if that works. But really, I want to see those 3: the dungeon tier, the raid tier. The raid tier, you raiders are going to get that anyway. So like the raid tier is going to happen for you guys anyway. But I definitely want to see everybody get those 707s. If you are a healer or a tank and you're trying to get this done, ask in guild if anyone else needs to do that with, okay? I need you guys to really team up on that, specifically those classes that are a little bit, you know, underperforming, but, you know, are needed for buffs, for whatever the case may be. I want to see you guys try to get those in. I'm not necessarily too, you know, into World. I know Fel and I have had some discussions about that. And to be fair, I mean, he has a point. We should be doing our delves to get extra stuff, but, you know, it's not going to matter too much here. So I don't think anything in the World is really required, but it's a nice to have. Let's put it that way. Fel, you want to talk about that a little bit, or? Is Fel here?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I just had it on mute. No, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. Obviously, the mythic stuff is the most important, but it's also just important to fill out as many slots as you can for bad luck protection, right?
Yeah.
Like, the delves will become less and less important.
Yeah.
The reason they're important early is because they're a source of tier.
They're a source of tier.
Right?
Yeah.
And so once you have your full 4 set and it's all hero gear, then delves become less important because you're not really going to be after. The trinkets aren't great this season. The weapons are only hero tier, which is not as good as craftable. And if you have your tier set, then, you know, I would be less concerned about it. But certainly if you're sitting there with champion tier pieces, like I am, for example, I'm going to be doing my delves, because if I end up getting a bunch of belts in my dungeon tier, I want to have the options to get a solid upgrade, right? The key is making sure that you're getting an upgrade out of your vault every week. And the best way to do that is to make sure that all 9 of those boxes are the highest level that they can be, to give yourself the best chance, right? You're not always going to be successful, especially as the season goes on. 6 weeks from now, when you only have 3 things left, you might have some off weeks where you're taking sockets and stuff. But all of this conversation around, maxing your slots, getting your tents, and all of this stuff is to give the group the best chance we have to push forward through the raid quickly and move on to Mythic and kill bosses. We're not trying to insist on this to be difficult or annoying. It's because it is really what's best for the team and what's going to give us the highest chance of being successful as a group. And to, like you said, in order to be a Mythic Raider, it's not a raid logging position. That's what normal and heroic is for. If you want to be a Mythic Raider, then there is going to be an expectation that you need to put in work outside of the 6 hours a week that we raid in order to bring the best character you can to the raid.
Absolutely. And that does include, for me personally, that includes, having your enchants, you're trying to give yourself the best possible chance at downing these bosses, because guess what? We need, we're always saying, we need people, and I'm going to address that in a minute because I'm going to have you guys do some work. We need people. Well, guess what? We're not going to get people until we kill more bosses. So it's a never-ending cycle. You need people to kill bosses so that you can recruit new people, right? So, and that's just the name of the game in this realm. So let's make sure that we are, doing the best that we can. So this entire team, except for the alt here, if you really want to be a Mythic rating, that's what it takes. Period. For my Profits team, I want to say we have gotten some really great results. We can rejoice a little bit about this, in my opinion, because we've gotten some great results. We are 8 of 8 clear for our Profits team. That's a first. That took us 4 weeks last time. And yes, we did have some, some of the Olympians come in, like the Demonic and He Buddy, come in and help us a little bit here and there. But, I want to make it very clear that, Olympians, your primary focus is to get yourselves the other requirements you need for the Olympians team. If you can meet that, okay, and you've met it last week, and I know that, and I start to see, oh yeah, you are definitely clocking in what is required of you for that raid, then I'm not going to be bothered if you come join us. But if you're missing 10s, or if you're missing slots, and then you're like trying to come into the Profits raid, I'm gonna be like, what? This is 3 hours. Go do your 10s, right? So it's gonna get a little bit more delineated in that sense. I know that there are some folks like Darts or Canna that have a little more time, and they might be able to do all the things, right? But I really need you guys to focus on the stuff that's necessary for the Olympians before you take alts into the Profits. The only good thing is that we did manage to get Demencius down. That was great. That's a big improvement for this team. Know that I am trying to fill all 30 slots in this raid. I want to have 30 people here. All right, and the reason I want to try to have 30 people here is because when next season comes around and Koff wants to, do trials again, we have people that can trial. No shade, and I have no shame. I'm going to always be truthful. That means some people might replace you. So you're going to have to start to fight for that spot. And that's just the nature of gaming, right? The nature of Mythic gaming in this game, right? So As we progress through the seasons, my goals are getting further and further every time we have a season, till we are now a full CE clearing guild that CEs every season. That's the goal, right? That doesn't mean that the Profits team is just going to stop at the end boss. I am going to try to get, okay, as many people as I can with me into the 20-man instance. So if I have 30, right, if I have this filled up and it's all filled out and we've got 30 people in there, what's going to happen when I start doing the mythic rating? I'm going to take the people that are performing the best, because I got to cut 10 people out, right? So that's going to start to happen once we progress. And then the other thing that I'm really looking for in our Profits team is people who can help me raid lead, who can step up into that and kind of help me raid lead. Because, you know, it's becoming increasingly more difficult for me to do heroic with my own personal situation. And that's, hey, I'm the poster child for being able to recognize the line in the sand for me and, you know, all that good stuff. And then I'll start the normal raid and maybe I run that. And that one's always going to be open pugs and all that good stuff. Have a good time, etc., right? But at some point, that might get hairy for me. Okay? And it's been a big point of contention for me and all that good stuff. But I really would like to see folks, if they wanted to step up into that role, you know, be able to raid, be able to coordinate with KOF and the raid leaders and the Olympians. The raid leaders there should be able to help our Profits raid leaders. I really would like to see, you know, at least 2 raid leaders in conjunction to me. And then, you know, as things get a little worse for me or whatever the case may be, you know, transitioning that down in a few months or so. That's my plan. I am not going to stop being GM of this guild. That's not happening. I think I do a lot of work behind the scenes to try to help the guild, and if I, you know, can do those without any, you know, issues, I'm going to continue to do that. So there's no Danny is retiring or anything. I am committed for the entirety of the World Soul Saga. What happens after that, I don't know, because we don't know, right? So they may come out with WoW 2.0. I don't know. But that I'm very committed to helping this team get somewhere, and building it for me is really what makes me, and I probably speak for a lot of the folks in leadership too. What makes us proud is to be able to build something together, right? That doesn't mean that that's for everybody. You know, we might have people that come in and go, oh, I don't vibe well, or whatever the case. Welcome to go. I mean, you can stay as, we have a lot of people here who are former TLP members. They're all in the blue, okay? And they still play WoW with other guilds, and they still come in here and help us. And, like, you know, whatever the case may be. So you are more than welcome to do that if you need to. But, you know, we're really trying to grow something, and it's not something that can happen overnight, right? Okay, so then what I want to know from you guys generally, before I get into the recruitment, because that's going to be an issue. If any of you guys have had any officer experience in previous guilds, please send me a DM. Let me know, like, the details of what you've done before, and if you have some time to assist me in that position here at TLP. I am, like I said before, there's a lot going on with me personally, medically, so I'm trying to find folks to help me, and it seems like I just keep losing folks from that rank. There's if anybody knows a lot about you know, Google Sheets and knows enough about that you can be like an assistant, maybe not an officer, but we do have an assistant role, and then that would be helpful for me in the spreadsheets to kind of, you know, look around and look at all the spreadsheets and look what's going on and kind of measuring things in the way that I do. That would be fantastic if you can help with that. So if any of you guys can help, that'd be great. And then I'll talk a little bit about recruitment in general. So, I am the only one that really recruits like steadily. Okay, I know Tiz helps when he can, but he's kind of in the same boat as me medically. Okay, and that has limited his ability to really do a whole lot. So we need a lot of help there. And before we have tried things like, we have tried things like having a Sunday like all-star pug run where we can pug people in and kind of see if we like anybody. That's always been great. I think that's worked before. I think the normal raid that I ran works before, and I think it just has to do with me, right? Like I'm not knocking anybody, but I when I do the normal raid, it's a great lot of fun. I mean, that's pretty much 80% of the people here probably came to me because I had a very fun normal raid, right? So, and they like the vibes, and that's it, right? So, yeah, go ahead, Cough. I see your mic lighting up. Is that no? Yes? No? Okay. So I really hope that we can get to that. I want to be able to get the heroic raid into heroic formally, right? So as soon as we can get that, and I'm gonna be doing the normal raid with the Prophets team for the next 2 weeks, okay? And then we're gonna be doing tier splits, which means we'll be doing normal, re-clearing normal, and then flipping around for the rest of the days on Friday or whatever the case may be, or later in the night on Tuesdays, depending on how fast we can clear normal, flip it into heroic and prog the heroic. Now, once I leave normal behind, that's when I'll start the demigods, and the demigods will be on Sundays, sometimes Mondays, depending if we're have some fun events on a Sunday or something like that I like the guild to kind of participate in. So we will be starting that once the Prophets leaves the normal behind. Now what that means is that that's when you guys can really start, as long as you are doing what you're needing to do for your raid team, whatever those requirements, Prophets or Olympians, right? If you're getting those done, you can start to build alts, okay? And bring the alts into normal, and kind of start building your pack for next season, right? When I say pack, I mean like wolf pack, right? You gotta be able to flex some different characters. Some of you guys are a lot better at that than others, but definitely looking to bring that. Now, the Prophets team, I'm going to be adding a lot of our trials that we have here. They're going to be on team, so we're going to be putting them into the actual proper team. I've rated normal with you guys, and I think that a lot of you guys are great. And then some of you guys in here are actually bench, or you have like a swap character, like Blob Knight. I think he switched his main from the Pally to the Death Knight, so he can always keep Blob as his swap. So he can always do that. The other thing is, until Prophets gets AOTC, okay? Until we get AOTC on the Prophets team, I'm not allowing any alts into that team. Unless in the Olympians, like I said before, I know steadily every week they can lock in all of their 10s, they can do all their things on that main character. If you could do that, then I'll let the alts come in. That's all I'm saying. Because I want you guys to push, your Olympian tasks, and get that done. All right. And for us, it gives us a chance to, not blast through content, because you guys are certainly better than a lot of us. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that all of us in Prophets need you guys, but I'm just saying you guys tend to like blast through through our profits raid, and then we don't get to really learn our characters. I want more of that. That is the definite case. Okay, I'm gonna stop my rant here. Yes, I'm gonna stop my rant here. I'm gonna hand it over to Koff, and hopefully he can kind of impart anything else he may need to tell the Olympians, and then we can kind of solicit some feedback from all of you guys. Questions, all of that stuff. So Koff, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing. Can you guys hear me? I'm in my car right now.
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing that I really have is, especially for tonight, is that I believe the Droptimizers, we need. I don't know if they hard reset or if we need to just soft reset them. Basically, uploading them every Tuesday after we do our vaults and whatnot, so that way we have a clear loot distribution going into the raid tonight. We're not doing the normal raid, so
Good.
I know some people have been plugging the normal raid if they need anything, but there's also the rep aspect of it too, right? So right now it's just going to be hopefully with tonight's raid we'll see that we don't need to do normal really at all, unless there's like something you guys really need, and then you can get it on the side, or if like Danny was talking about with the getting the 10s and everything done, and then going into that raid for normal as well. But for the Droptimizer, just need to make sure that we have that ready to go before tonight. And then, yeah, I think after tonight's raid, we'll see that the rep should be not a problem in the heroic raid. The only thing I'm not sure of is if last season, I think it was like the first 4 bosses got you the rep that you could get for the week, or they gave more or whatnot. So we'll have to see what that is, unless somebody knows that answer right now, how much rep or how many bosses need to actually die in the raid before you're essentially rep capped for the week. But yeah, just the Droptimizer really, and then making sure that I know a lot of people have done the heroic raid, and we only did one night of it last week, so I know a lot of people have pugged a lot of the fights and whatnot. So just making sure that we're ready to go for knowing those fights that we haven't done together as a group. So that's really about it in terms of the Olympian raid. But yeah, and then for the 10s, I think most people were able to get at least one slot, but like Danny was saying, we really need to have all 3 slots available, because you could have a situation like I had today where I got 2 bracers and a not very good trinket in my vault slot for Mythic. So it's not exactly the best case scenario, but having the other options, maybe the world ones for the first couple of weeks, would be helpful to prevent stuff like that, right? So, but other than that, I don't really have too much more to add.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Anything from our other raid leaders besides Fel? Anything from you, Aga-san? Okay. No problem. All right. One thing I did want to kind of brush on, the recruitment piece. I need you guys to help me. I really do. So what I need from you guys is really a presence in our Discord, so that when people come in here to look around and to kind of look if they might be interested in us, or to have a chat with either Tiss or myself, or Koff even, or Mez, right? It looks like we're active, because we are active. We are pretty active. I think some of you guys are less inclined to join the Discord, and in many instances when I talked to you guys originally coming in here, I said we are primarily a Discord guild. Okay? And that is very true. I mean, I really don't see a lot of chatting going on in the game, in in-game chat. All of the chatting kind of happens here. Now, doesn't mean that, just because you're participating in the actual typed chats, that your presence in voice isn't missed. I think that is something that I really need for you guys to step up in. It'll, trust me, it helps my recruitment, and it'll help me and whoever helps Tiz and I to recruit even more people, right? And then yes, a desk. Yes, thank you, Wise. Absolutely. Let me turn. I'm getting dark here. Absolutely. So I think that's. No, and the more that a brand new person looks at that and says, "Oh my, we've got a couple of groups going. There's a couple of folks in the delves. There's a lot of M plus going." That's very attractive to folks, right? So, and we do that. That's the thing. We do that. It's just that a lot of folks are either going to external discords or something like that to do that, group chats to do that, or they're just not constantly in here. And I get that sometimes that can be annoying, okay? Because you'll have people pop in and out of your chat and you're trying to focus on a 10, on an 11, on a 12, or whatever. What I am asking of you guys is, if you're going to jump into a chat that's populated and you are hearing that there's call outs being made and that they're really into something deep, don't talk over them. Just ask, hey, is there going to be a spot open soon, right? And then come back to the hangout. And if they say, yeah, I'm going to be logging out soon, you can have my spot. When you see that person kind of leave Discord, you can pop that in there. Hey, you got that spot. That'd be great. I just want to see a little bit more respect around the M plus teams. Team channels, those team channels under members only, I'm going to lock those out. They're going to all be locked. And the owners of those teams will let me know who is allowed to go in and out of there, okay? And I will make that a private space for some of you that need it. I'm actually going to pull that back up into the public area, the name, team name channels, and really try to get that so that it's like a safe space, basically. I don't know how else to say it, but it is kind of daunting to have someone come into your group and start chatting up about anything else but what you're doing, and some people, they don't care. It doesn't matter to them one bit. Like me, I'm like that. You can come into my channel any time of the month, right? But yeah. Yes, I use that. We have that for our named Mythic Plus channels. We do have that. Yes. So the other thing that is really, really important to me right now is trying to fill some of our Mythic teams out. So I do need you guys, if you are still looking for an M plus channel, okay? Oh, I forgot to do this. If you are still looking for an M plus team to run consistently, I need you guys to, I've opened this back up, I cleared it up. The Mythic Plus tab now has for you to write those, what you want. If you are just trying to pug because your real life schedule's kind of hectic, this kind of stuff, you can put yourself that you're looking for ad hoc or looking for pugs, right? And then we'll know that you are at least, incredibly good. Personally, you're funny. But I love you, Patty. But yeah, so you can kind of list yourself, hey, I'm looking for a dedicated team. I've got enough time to do that. I would like to have a steady team that I can run with. Everybody in this guild is going to have to pug. Pug doesn't go away. It doesn't go away just because we're active and we have a lot of folks doing M+. But I do want to try to get us into teams and get us into those more static teams. Now, those teams are now, if you scroll to the right in that same team, you'll see the teams, okay? And I'm trying to organize them based on time zone. I think I've got this one, demonic, you're going to be doing on Balls Out. Again, I ask you, are you sure? Because I don't know.
What are you asking me again? Oh,
I'm asking because this one you said you will tank it on Balls Out with Yagi and South.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Either or. I could DPS it or.
Right, but I'm a little worried just because you're over here with Cough. Yeah.
I'm just like using. I don't really have like a raid. I mean, a Mythic Plus team per se. I'm just kind of like pugging most of this week.
Yeah.
Just because my schedule hasn't been fantastic.
I know, which is why I'm concerned about that one. I think I was hoping Galatea would resurface his team, but I haven't heard from him on that, so I don't really know about that one. So there are essentially, I think, Hakasan, you might just stick to one brick, right? When you can, and then Cough kind of has a little. We talked about this, Cough, right? Where we talked about having some time set for this. So if you can take a look at that, Hakasan, and just kind of see, can you do this? Can you do 90% of it, 80% of it, whatever? Let us kind of know if you commit to that, if you can commit to that. But I don't know that you'll be able to really tank it on Balls Out. I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot, and it's. I think we need another tank.
So Galatea raids goes with me.
When did that happen?
If you want, you can actually replace Galatea's tank with me because we're both Pacific.
Okay.
And I'll take him with me as a DPS.
Yeah, but you take non-raiders with you, right?
I think whoever is available.
Right, I don't want to disrupt that. Like, yeah, right? So.
But we don't take it very seriously. I don't mind taking Galatea. Like, me and Galatea did all our 10s, and I went with South, too, last week.
Okay. I mean, we can definitely talk about that. That would be fine. If Lewis is better. I always put Gale. Sorry.
But we go after raid usually.
Okay.
So it's gonna be late.
Yeah. Okay. So I can. I mean, he's not here. Galatea's not here right now, so I don't want to make this change just yet. But I had thought he was gonna continue to do spilling the tea. But I can always change this around. Now I've tried to get Valkia into a team 2 fucking seasons in a row. Like, I have really tried to get him into a more steady team. But I don't know. Where's Pip? There she is. I don't know how that's gonna fly. I know Afro was also PST. So I thought about Afro putting him there. I think I put him temporarily with Kano because Kano was trying to get his team together. But I can move him because he is PST, so it's probably a little bit better for him to run with someone that's PST. Afro, are you in here?
I am.
Okay. So can you tell me if this is working for you, or it's basically they run at start time on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at raid time?
Monday and Wednesday I can commit to.
Yeah, Friday
Mostly,
you can't?
at least.
Okay. All right, so
Friday
that's...
doesn't necessarily work.
Yeah, okay. So, Pip, do you just run it every day?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So let me do that.
But what it is I I got him into the guild, Lulzy. I got him into the guild, but he's our healer, is what it is.
Okay. Totally fine. Totally fine with that. Afro, you did tell me that you can tank as well, right? Yes?
Are you talking to Afro again?
Yes, Afro.
Yeah, I can tank if I need to.
Okay. I'm just trying, because of the time zones and everything, and when people work. Would you mind tanking as a team lead?
I can.
Okay. Or would you just would you rather DPS? So.
I mean, I'm always gonna prefer DPS.
Okay.
I'll tank when I'm needed.
Okay. Let me move that this way. And you are PST, correct, Afro?
Yeah.
Okay. So is Valkia. Do you know Valkia? We might need to get you guys. Val, I need you to spend a little more time with us in the Discord. All right. So I could do that. And you said Salve. Salve, you're CST. Would it be better for you in Pacific time or Eastern time? Salve, are you here? No. Okay. All right. So
he's in here.
Okay, that's fine. He's just And then Dedicated, I thought about you taking on your own team and taking trying to do that. I mean, are you okay? Would you be okay with that? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
good.
cool.
I thought Lucifer would be great to go
I'm gonna
with
be.
you. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do it.
Might as well have some other people.
Yeah. Now, with you and your team, I'd like it to be profits, because that way, the off nights collide better, right? Because obviously for us profits, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'd have off time, right? Whereas the Olympians, they have, Wednesday and Friday off, right? So if you guys are in profits and you guys want in Dedicated's team, talk to me, talk to her. We'll get everybody together. We'll get some times going, like times that you can commit, even if it's like an hour or whatever the case may be. Leanne, we can like jot those down. You know what I mean? Like just get those, so you start getting used to the staticness of a team. It's basically how you do better at keys. You get better together. Okay, and then I think that I think it's just going to be terrible to terrible for you to do this if you're going to be running with the other team. I'm going to be honest. Let me just put this here for now. I love my team name though, Hagasan. Boston Tea Party. Oh, we love it.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing my best. I got Yagi for a couple last week. I got Sal. Like, I'm literally just, I will pick up whoever I can. That's why I tag in Guild in the game. I tag in the Mythic Plus to try to get people their keys
I know
and everything because, so.
Yeah, no, I totally
It's
know.
whoever wants to come.
So, if you guys need me to help you with this process, let me know. Put yourselves in here in the sign-up sheet, and then I will coordinate with the tanks. Now, I typically say that the tanks are the team leads, because they kind of set the pace for everything. They do, all of that. So I will coordinate with the tanks to see if, what they would like in their comp and this and that and whatever the case may be. I think for Brewmasters, it's probably better to be melee heavy, right? As long as you have lust.
Yeah, physical.
Like
it
hunters,
works well.
Hunters.
Yeah, BM hunters work really well.
Yeah. So if your time zones and stuff like align, I mean, I have time zone here. I have preferred days, preferred times. We're gonna do mornings, afternoons, early evenings, or late nights, right? So, I really want to try to coordinate this better and get everybody, functioning in that space, even if it is, and then maybe Sale, since you are that would be a good spot for you, Celeria, to run with Dedicated as her healer. Yeah?
I do need a healer.
As much as I would love that, I don't know if I can commit to much more than raid. I've just been doing a lot of M plus for gear, but school starts next week.
Oh, got you. No
So,
problem.
yeah.
So, and then Dedicator, what time zone are you in?
I'm in Mountain Time.
Oh, Mountain. Okay, all right. And,
But I'm flex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Lucifer, where are you? Do you know where he is? What time zone?
In the hearts of all of us.
True. Very true.
I believe he's specific.
You believe he's specific? Okay, that might work. Some wise guy, that might work for you as well. So if you wanted to get Dedicated and Lucifer, because the physical comp there is going to benefit from the Brewmaster. And then we get an additional melee. Wise, are you PST, CST? I can't remember.
I'm EST and available most of the time.
Oh, you're EST. Okay, let me. Because we need some CST folks together. All right. So south, I think we can move.
And Call, correct me if I'm wrong. Honestly, when it comes to comps, I don't think it matters really until you're getting like into 15s and 16s, because like the 10 I ran earlier today in Streets, which is an annoying place, no one was benefiting from my Brewmaster buff in that group, and we blew through it like it was a joke.
Mm-hmm. And then Pip, you can put in your other two folks in here if you want. If you want to do that, I'll clear the requirement of that. But that would be, you just let me know if the people that are running with you on that, and
usually what happens is after raid, I'm just like, do you guys want to go?
Yeah. No, totally. I get it. No. I do. I just
After raid, I'm a little late.
Yeah. That's true. All right. So we'll coordinate all of that. I got just a few minutes here. The thing that I want to talk about, last thing I want to talk about, is having my M plus runners, and so that means you tanks, because you guys will be the leads of your teams, so you'll be like team captain, right? I really need you guys to help me by making a macro, okay? And in that macro, whatever macro it is, having the ability to link our in-game guild finder link, right, into that chat. And it takes a little finesse to do that. And I'll help set that all up if you come to me and help me set up. But really, it should be anytime you guys are doing Mythic Plus. If you find great players in there that maybe don't show as like having a guild yet, that would be the place, the best place for us to get the folks that we need. And if you guys can get into a habit of just popping that party chat macro or instance macro, whatever it may be, right? And popping that in there, and it has, like when I come over here and I throw, let me throw this in here, Mythic Trade, AOTC Trade, you see how that guild link is highlighted here? When I click on it, wow, we have 421 members? Jesus Christ. When I click on it, it automatically gives you this piece, and people apply. I really would, let's get rid of 4. Anyway, I say we get rid of 1. 420, baby. 420, hot poppy. Just for the vibes. Yes! Yes. I vote Poppy. Yeah. So what I would like you guys to do is to get like little macros like this. Hey, come and join us. And I can help you with like the verbiage that you want to use or whatever. But having that link there ready and handy and ready to go is really going to help our recruitment, especially if you're doing high keys and you're noticing folks that are like, you're doing 11s, 12s, whatever. And you're noticing folks that, hey, they might be good to join our guild. Send them that, pop that into that party chat and say, hey, come join us, if you don't have a guild to call home yet. That would benefit us The absolute most. And then, of course, anybody that wants, like I said, anybody that wants to help me do that. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this because it's not easy. Now, everybody in this guild, whether you are rank 9 or rank 0, you can invite your friends, okay? So I can invite, I will do this with Sips. Sorry. Oh, no, you were in Arakara. Okay. Buddy is in Delves. Okay. Fell Justice. Okay, let me invite you for a second. So when you invite someone from another realm, right? So they're on another server, right? All you have to do is invite them, okay? And then you target them. You have them on target. The second you have them on target, I'll show you the invite. Or actually, macro.
You're not streaming that, Danny.
Am I not streaming that? Oh, no.
Yeah, you're on the spreadsheet. Sorry.
Oh,
I'll
my
let
gosh.
you know.
Where is it? Hello. Oh, this is supposed to be.
Do you have your screen set to stream the program and not the whole monitor?
No, I have monitors left, right, and they're not loading. That's
yeah, it
weird.
keeps flickering when you try. It's like you're trying
Oh,
to
there we
transfer.
go. I got
there
it.
Goes.
There it goes. Okay, so guys, here it is. I've invited Fel, and Fel is from an entirely different realm, right? So if you invite someone into your group, and they're like, hey, yeah, I totally want that invite, right? You just target them, and you can make a macro for G invite. It's /G invite. You can type that out, or you can do like me and have a little macro for it. All right. And all it is /invite. That's really all it is. Where is that in my thing here? Here it is. I see it right here. /G invite. And then when you target them and you hit that macro, it automatically invites them to the guild. You do have to be of the same faction to do this easily. Otherwise, you do have to ask for each other's battle nets. So if you're an alliance and someone's horde, then you should absolutely, you should absolutely, I see you. You should absolutely get that battle net invite first, and then you can invite them, okay? If they're from a whole other faction, right? Other than that, folks from Horde, they can look in Guild Finder as well. But like I said, if you provide them that link, that is imperative. How do you get that link? Okay, so let me tell you how that's actually done, because it's a little workaround. Okay, I'm gonna just put everything, anything. Test. I'll just test. Okay. So we have our blinker in our macros and a new macro, right? I would suggest getting it in the general macro so you can have it in all characters, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to open, whoops, hold on. Get out of there. You're going to open up, like for example, right? You're going to open up your guild tab. There is invite member here, right? So you can invite that member, right? Add guild member, okay? It's going to ask for that name. That's so bad. But this right here where it says link, post, and chat is what you want. And so what you are going to do is you're going to open up the guild chat. You're going to do this. Put that in there like that in the guild chat. And then now when you guys get to the actual macro creation, if you shift click on this, it puts it right there, right? And then you can come over here and go /P or instance for instance, party is for /P is for party chat, is currently seeking whatever, blah, 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 right? So you can say, hey, if you want to join us, come join us. And you put that in there, boom. Oh, there you go. Amazing. Welcome. Welcome, love. So you will be able to, put that into any, if you're in a delve, if you're in a raid that you're pugging, if you're in whatever, put it in there. If it isn't a raid, I would actually recommend doing I believe it's /I for the instance. I want to say it's that. So and then it'll say it in instance, right? In the instances that you're in. So all instances, raids, delves, dungeons, right? So I strongly ask, beg that you guys start doing that to help me, because I'm going through a lot in real life. And it's been harder and harder for me to have time to be online and do everything I do. So I really need the help. Okay? All right, last few minutes. I got 3 minutes. Anybody have any questions, ideas, suggestions, anything that you want? Anything? You can come off mute. Come on.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, you've just done that for me. Thank you.
I can't even read that. They don't think they can read that.
Well, you know.
Has the meeting started yet?
Yes, it started. Dork. All right. So, just I guess I'll say it. So, He-Buddy is going to be taking a break from raiding and from officer role. So, he's still going to be a part of the guild, and he's still going to run M+. It's just a lot easier for him to do M+. His baby's getting a little bit more needy. He just had a brand new baby. So, his real life stuff is getting hairy, and I assume probably fell if that might be you in a few months. I don't know. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I was going to do it in stuff. He can say, wow, yeah, wife aggro. It's a lot to it, but also just, it's a delicate balance, and I'm the poster child of being able to say, hey, this is getting too much for me. I'd like to take a step back, right? I'm your GM, and I'm doing that. So it's I'm the poster child for it. So anybody here can do that, and you are more than welcome to stay in this guild and do other things with us. We are, pretty active guild. So yeah, for sure. All right, anyone else have questions? Any suggestions? Any issues? Again, if you need to see me privately, you can, okay? Please do. Because I know this is a big audience and stuff. But if you have any ideas, suggestions, hey, let's do this, let's do that, all of it, come to me, and I will make things happen for you as much as I can.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Can you remind me, how do I apply to join an M+ team?
Yes. So make sure I'm watching the same thing. In the master spreadsheet for the WoW chapter, there is a tab at the bottom called Mythic Plus Teams. And in here, you're going to say, okay, you're looking for a static team, or you're just looking to pug ad hoc. That lets us know, hey, you are more than willing to be doing some M+. If you go on hiatus for a while, I'll mark you in that. If you get into a team, I'll mark you in team. You can choose your character. There's class, primary role, and primary spec, secondary role, secondary spec. There are preferred key ranges, like if you're just a baby, like me, do 0 to 4. There's time zones, there's preferred days, preferred times, mornings, afternoons, early evenings, late nights, whatever. If you are already in a team, I strongly suggest you add this as well. Why is this so big? Hello. Okay. So make sure that you guys kind of sign up in here already. You are in a team, so I know you're not looking to be in a team, but yeah. And then I will work with the team leads there to get whoever ends up being the team lead here I just need more tanks. To be honest, I need more tanks. That is always the case. Always the case.
I can tank a team, Danny.
No.
I'm a warrior.
No, you cannot, unless you have the time to do everything you want to do.
Danny, I did 36 keys last week. I have time.
Wow, you're slacking. Cough did
That's
like
it?
93. Cough did. How many did you do?
All right.
Cough.
Challenge accepted. You're right. I can take another group. You're right.
Be ready. Yeah, I think how many did you do? Cough. I want to say. Where are they? Where are they? I know the stats are in here somewhere. Oh, maybe they're over here.
The problem is when you go to Koff's keys, they all take double as long. So.
Oh! Shots fired. Shots.
You want fast
Fired.
coffee? Run with Ellie. I've never seen someone pull more like a cocaine addicted maniac than him tanking.
All right. Anyways, you're breaking up, Cano, but let's see here. Pirate Kitty 66. He wins for that. Let's see. Where's Cough? Cough. 57. Yep. I have all the stats. Can't lie to me.
Wait, how many?
77.
Oh wait, how many did I actually run?
Let me see. On this on your characters, yeah.
On Hot Poppy.
Hot Poppy, 51 total.
Oh, damn, hell yeah.
How many did I run there?
Yeah, just run the list off, please.
Danny.
Okay. Cano is 48, but I can tell you that the number one person is Valkia. 77, my dude. You go.
Hey, as long as I'm in the purple, that's all that matters.
77 is crazy.
Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm in the blue. Crap.
Right. Okay. And then just make sure you guys get added. I'm going to try to look for places for you. I need to make sure that this whole thing is in at 11 because it's like yes, sir.
Danny,
yes.
This is something. If we want, because I have that team with the Olympians, I can run another one if we need it for some of the profits, and other one on Saturdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone wants to do that, I can do a second if people want to do. I don't mind.
Okay. We will certainly coordinate on that. Anything else, guys, that you have questions on? Something that's not clear, whatever the case may be. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
How do we get to the spreadsheet?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm really gonna kill you, Kelly. How long have you been here?
5 minutes. I had something I had to do after work.
No. How long have you been in this guild?
3-4 days.
Yeah, okay. Killy. Since March 26th, my dude.
Danny, I know 26th. People can make sure you never heal from him again.
All right. Okay. Once again, if you are not able to access this spreadsheet, you're going to go to start here. You're going to go to guild info. You're going to make sure that you have checked show all channels because there's a read-only channel. All right. So you're going to go to guild info. You're going to go and scroll all the way to the top, and it's right here. Okay. That's the link. I would bookmark it somewhere. Okay. Yeah, Killy, was that you talking? Did I mistake that?
No.
No, what?
No, it was not. It was Fury.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Didn't say anything. No, you just actually trolled a new guildie.
Yes, I did. I'm so sorry. All right.
Wow.
So if you are new, you're going to go to guild info. You're going to go all the way to the very, very top. Okay. And you're going to click on master spreadsheet. You're going to ask for access as an editor. If you haven't done that before, right? And then I should be able to accept that. I need character names if I don't have a character name, because this spreadsheet has been vandalized once or twice already. So I decline anything that's not in the name. But all of our information is here too. We have our rating rules, our rating methodology, our loot distribution. Here's a link to the Blizzard recruitment post, which any of you can bump for me. That would be great. And then all the add-ons and stuff are here. Also, do want to talk a little bit about this because this is actually a setting in DBM, and I'm pretty sure, and if somebody can get me those settings in Bigwigs, that would help. But there is I need you guys to disable automatically setting icons on targets if you are a tank, if you are, a raid leader above or an assistant and above. I need you guys to do that because when you get in raids, that will overwrite our stuff if you're an assistant. So that's the other thing. But it's in there. Everything's in guild info. So like I said, make sure that you have that checked because it's a read-only channel and it goes inactive and then it disappears. I hate when Discord does that. So just make sure you click on show all channels. Okay? All right. That's all I have. Again, if you guys want to ping me, please ping me and let me know. Like, hey, you can help in some way or another. Or, hey, you need help from any of us. So make sure you do that. And I do believe that Koff is starting the raid. Yes?
Koff isn't even online.
Ooh. Well, he's got some time. And Fel and Hakkasan are.
Got some time. Isn't he technically late already?
I don't know. No, 7:45.
He's playing softball with his girlfriend or something.
Oh, and we know what that means.
That's not a joke. That's what he's. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, raid's at the top of the hour, huh?
Yeah, raids at the top of the hour. Yeah, raids at the top of the hour, guys, for the Olympian team. So tomorrow we will start with profits going back through normal, and we're going to do that for a couple weeks before we move that over to Sunday and get Demigod started. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you all's time. You all are great. And this is a great, great community of wonderful, helpful folks. And I really do appreciate you guys' contribution to making it that way. So, all right. Thank you so much.
Danny, I'm curious. Who does my guild know?
What?
Who does my fucking guild know? I mean, it fits, but
that is freaking classic.
What? That's gotta be Koff. It's gotta be Koff. The original Hold My Beer monk? Yeah, no, that's gotta be Koff. That's gotta be Koff. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Olympians, please get to the Olympians channel. Let's go. Do it. Do it.